single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
Hi, welcome to Tomorrow Again. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. I just want to let you guys know everyone is welcome and everyone is appreciated. I wanted to talk to you guys today about an experience I had the other day, and that is telepathy. I'm not sure right now if everyone has the ability to do this. I suspect that everyone does. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Story time. I was running out of ingredients. I had decided to make organic banana bread, and I didn't have all of the ingredients that I needed to make it, so I went to the grocery store with my daughter and gathered the ingredients I needed to make the banana bread. And as I was going through the checkout and heading toward the doors, I noticed a young man with his mother. The young man looked like he could have been maybe 18, 19 years old, and he kind of caught my attention because he was wearing a sort of medium blue long sleeve shirt that it reminded me of Star Trek for whatever reason. It just sort of had that look to it. He caught my attention and I could not let go of him in my mind's eye. I felt like in another life, this kid was a part of me. I don't know if any of you guys have ever felt that before, but I felt it very strongly with this person. As I walked sort of almost past him, I sort of hunched my daughter and I said, "Look at that kid in the blue. Keep an eye on him because I'm going to tell you something about him when we leave the store." I didn't want to be rude and get to talking about him in the store. So as we sort of moved past him, he turned and he looked and he sort of cocked his head to the side like, "Do I know you?" And his mother kind of looked and she sort of, her attention went somewhere else. But he would not stop looking. He kept turning and looking and turning and looking, and we were looking, and I wanted to say, "Hey, do you feel what I feel?" Sometimes if you're out and about and you make that kind of connection with a person, just kind of take a mental note. What was I thinking? What was I saying in my head that person may have picked up on telepathically? In my head, before I even told my daughter, I knew there was a connection with this kid. I could feel it very strongly, and I know that he could feel it as well. It was confusing for him because he didn't understand why he had this bond. He didn't understand what that was all about. This is about connecting with your mind. I believe that we first began communicating using our mind telepathically. I believe some animals in the animal kingdom, not only humans but other animals, connect and communicate this way as well. It's very strange at first, but the more that you're able to use this way of communicating, the easier it becomes. You might want to try this exercise. I don't know if you live with someone that you could sort of do this exercise with or not, but don't say anything verbally for about maybe 4 or 5 hours, or maybe 8 hours. Don't say anything verbally. Don't make any sounds. Just use your mind's eye. Just use your mind to telepathically communicate with one another, and let me know how that goes. Let me know if you were able to get your point across, if you could sense anger, or you could feel happiness, or sense gratitude, or or nervousness, whatever emotion or whatever feeling that you may have been able to convey telepathically. I do this all the time. I take my mind to the most outer limit possible. I believe the reason we have such a big brain is because this brain holds so many components to just surviving. And I don't think it's wrong to test your mind, to test your abilities, especially if it makes your life better. So I just wanted to share that experience with you guys, and let me know in the comment section if you've ever sort of connected with someone non-verbally, someone that you didn't know, a total stranger. Let me know how that connection happened. Also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about past life possibilities. I don't know the ins and outs of past life, living, having 2, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 chances at living a life. I don't know a whole lot about that. I've done a little bit of studying about past lives, but I have connected with someone that I had no prior knowledge of, just like the young man in the grocery store. You meet someone and there's something about them. It's like, no, I don't know. I don't like them. There's something about them. Or you may meet someone, it's something about that person. I feel like I know them. I feel like I've seen them before. And you may even say to that person, or you may say to one another, do we know each other? Did we used to work together? I think I know you from, and you can never really figure it out. That's what I'm talking about. The possibility of living a life before this one, living a past life. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Didn't want to take up too much of your time, but I also wanted to leave you with this. Always take care of your body the best that you can. Always be mindful of what you're putting into your body. Always be mindful of the thoughts that you allow to stay here. You know, we can think all sorts of things, but you can sort of filter what you allow to stay. Try to keep your mind focused on the positive. You can do it. One of the ways that I keep myself feeling clean and balanced, I drink lemon and ginger. I feel like I'm doing a commercial. I'm not. It's just something I do, one of the things that I do to keep my body feeling balanced. What works for me may not work for the next person. You know what works for you. You know what helps you to feel whole. And if you've ever been in a situation where your health is compromised, whether it's your mental health, your physical body health, you'll understand the need to stay balanced, the need to keep your body sort of in homeostasis, which means basically balanced. So I'm leaving you guys with, sending you guys good thoughts. Hang on to good thoughts and let the bad thoughts, the negative thoughts, throw those away. It's just like holding on to waste in the digestive system. Your mental health is extremely important. It's really all we've got. So we've got to agree with self that we're going to take care of this the best of our ability, and we're going to make ourselves the best that we can. It is imperative. Sending you guys love and light. Just love one another. Take a chance. This is Tomorrow again, wishing you the best of the best. Take care.